Oh yeah, girl, I would have gladly taken you home, but I can barely fit any Porsches at my place. What, in your garage? No, my bookshelf. Oh, hi there. Well, all the bad jokes aside, and speaking of Porsche, you probably know that recently they have claimed the Nürburgring lap record of four-door electric vehicle car. Oh my god. So, as you can see, I was there, but this is something I do not want to talk about today, although it is a massive achievement, so congratulations Porsche, but they have also claimed the lap record on the Nürburgring for a four-door car in general. And there were also a couple of other manufacturers present who did something significant. Yeah, we know it, you have drift mode. Now, before we proceed, there is a small disclaimer I want to talk about. First of all, as you probably know, Nürburgring knows lots of track configurations. You have the GP track, you have the Nordschleife, you have the two combined, and when we talk about lap records in the past, usually it was the Nordschleife of 20.6 kilometers, and the actual track length is 20.832 kilometers. Something to do with the track configuration of the past, and thereby they kind of like stuck to it. The lap record of Stefan Belov and the 919 are actually a full lap record of 20.832, but like the recent and the most known lap records of Sport Auto are 20.6. Now, why am I talking about this? Is because as of this year, 2019, Nürburgring themselves have actually made a standardized procedure with a full authentication, verification method, and that's an actual full lap time. So long story short, it is actually pretty confusing because some people use the full lap record and some people use still this kind of like standardized procedure that we know already for decades from Sport Auto of 20.6 kilometers. And today we are talking about the 2.6 kilometer lap times that I was able to measure on that particular day, on a Wednesday, 21st of August. Something big and heavy, and a V8, if I may guess so. So today the track is closed for public session, and it is Wednesday, and as you may know, on Wednesday usually the manufacturers have option to book so-called high performance industry pool session where they could simulate a lap record attempt. So let's see what type of cars will be there here today. Now, another important disclaimer before we proceed: if you're new to my videos or this channel, in the past I have guessed the lap records of cars such as the GT2 RS, GT3 RS within 1 second plus minus by using the following method. You can see when the car is going over the start line, and you can hear when the car is going over the finish line. Because if they go really flat out, they go over a curbstone. And that curbstone is roughly 1 second after the finish line, but because the distance is about 200 meters to where I'm standing and calculating the speed of sound, it is basically pretty much the exact finish time. So, long story short, let's proceed with the cars that were driving that day. M5 with some interesting radar on top, or a LiDAR, who knows. Now, the first car that I saw when I arrived at the track was this BMW M5 with a radar or LiDAR, well, some interesting contraption on its roof, and I would suggest that they are testing some autonomous features of the car or gathering some data. I don't know, because the fastest lap time that I clocked was 7:59, whereas the lap record is 7:38 with an M5. So over 20 seconds difference, so it's not some special one-off M5 competition, because you already have M5 competition. So nothing significant there. Another run for A45. Nice technique of doing lift-off oversteer. Now the second car that participated with high performance industry pool, if we don't count the Taycan already, number 3, which came the last on that day, but doesn't matter for now, was Mercedes-AMG A45S, and I clocked it at a pretty interesting 7 minutes 52. Now, the issue that we have here is what type of car is A45S? Is it a hot hatch? I would say so, but most of the hot hatches on the Nürburgring Nordschleife, the lap record cars, are actually front-wheel drive. So they actually not only hot hatches, but also front-wheel drive, fastest cars on the Nürburgring Nordschleife. A45S, however, is an all-wheel drive car. It's also a lot more luxury, so not really track focused, such as like a Honda Type R or Megane RS that recently did 7 minutes 40, which is like almost 12 seconds faster. Should we maybe compare it? Well, I would say BMW M2 Competition, which did 7 minutes 51. So again, my time could be 1, maybe 2, maybe even 3 seconds off. So maybe A45S is even faster than M2 Competition, a real-driven sports car. This is something that you can take into consideration, but I cannot find any like real box that you can put A45S as a type of car. It's kind of a bit of trying to be of everything, or like, I don't know, compact, all-wheel drive, crossover, I don't know. Let's not talk about this and move on to our next car, which is actually a lap record car. The Audi RSQ8. Well, the car has not been officially announced, but we have spotted the prototypes with oval exhausts, and there have been some leaks of Audi roadmap recently with actual name kind of more or less confirmed. So yeah, we can guess that it is an actual RSQ8. And it did a very impressive 7 minutes 47, which is by now a lap record of the fastest SUV on the Nürburgring, which was previously, or actually currently officially, taken by Mercedes-AMG GLC 63S. 2 seconds or more faster than the current fastest SUV. What can I say? First of all, thumbs up Audi. Second of all, we probably will never hear about this because Audi... I cannot remember when Audi has talked or bragged about lap records on the Nürburgring. And I'm not sure if they maybe even are allowed of doing so because, well, after all, they're part of Volkswagen family, and maybe Volkswagen wants to say like, no, Porsche needs to be the fastest. So if Audi would do that, then they would be faster than a Cayenne. Then they need to bring the Cayenne Turbo SE hybrid with 680 horsepower, be the fastest there. But yeah, lots of politics and speculations involved. What you just need to know is that RSQ8, or however this model of the Audi high-performance SUV car is going to be called, is currently the fastest around the Nürburgring Nordschleife. So hopefully maybe it will get announced at Frankfurt and you can already pre-order one if you're looking at getting such a type of car, and hopefully I'll be able to drive one soon enough whenever it gets announced. And now let's move on to the most impressive car of this video. Okay, so it stopped way too early because it's already there, and it was not a full, what's it called? Not a full lap because of the cones and stuff. And I'm talking about the Super Porsche Panamera. Super is just a name I came up with. Maybe it's going to be called Panamera Turbo RSE Hybrid. Speculations are that it is going to have 820 horsepower. It's a very precise number to be speculation, but I know that they want to reclaim the lap record, or actually already did, for the fastest 4-door vehicle on the Nürburgring. Now, what do we have currently? We have Project 8, Jaguar Project 8 with 7 minutes 18 seconds. However, it does not have the rear seats fitted. It has the roll cage, the track pack, and thereby Mercedes-AMG GT63S 4MATIC Plus. The car has already lap records for the longest name ever. has 7 minutes 25 with rear seats. And then we have the Lynk & Co type something Sian concept car that recently got the lap record as a concept car electric vehicle 4-door of 7 minutes 20 on a full lap configuration. So actually it would be around 7 minutes 15-ish as well when we talk about the shorter distance of the Sport Auto 20.6 kilometer track. Yes, very complicated, I know. But what does that tell us? Congratulations Porsche with another significant, interesting and very impressive car. I am very excited to find out the actual full specifications. On the other hand, I'm also excited to find out what Mercedes-AMG is going to do, because just like with the rumors of the Super Panamera, there are also rumors of the Super GT coming, not GT63S but GT73S, which is going to be hybrid with also around 800 horsepower. So again, it's very exciting and very cool time to be alive when we have all those manufacturers fighting for the fastest lap time around the Nürburgring. It is also crazy to think that nowadays a super sedan is roughly 20 seconds slower than a hypercar Porsche 918 of 10 years ago. Now, of course, a lot has to do with tires. I'm pretty sure when you put Cup 2Rs that the Panamera was running on the 918, it would do also somewhere around 745-ish, maybe even faster, who knows. But all of those are speculations, and for all the speculations, you can go below to the comment section, leave a nice comment there, and if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing, liking and sharing it with your friends, and see you next time at the Nürburgring. Thanks for watching, bye bye!